So we're live. Welcome back, everyone. Trying this new YouTube Studio beta. See what we can do. Hit some share action to this. Try to go and get some traffic to this beer review that we're going to do here today. This is Dude with a Brew. This is with Refinement Media. And today we're going to go to a beer that is local to where I live. Nice brewery called SE2.25. Local, I mean within 50 miles. So essentially we're going to hit a little bit of sharing action on Facebook, sharing action on Snapchat if I can. If not, it will be fine. And I can't share it on Facebook because I'm not the one logged in. I'm not going to waste time. So let's get back to this and let's just see what we have to offer. Let's go to this website. We're going to go hit that website. We're going to go hit to stable12.com. We're going to go to that website and we're going to go down here and we're going to hit yes, we are 21. If you're not 21, don't go to the website. Wait till you're 21. And then the website's a little bit slow, and it was a little bit slow with the connection that I have, and it's not bad. So it's going to act like it's a mobile website. Okay, a little bit interesting with that. Let's go see what's on tap, because we're going to be doing the High Horse Double IPA. Double India Pale Ale, 1.8 alcohol by volume. And it's going to be a simple website, it looks like. Yeah, very simple. So, 4 packs available. Stable 12 High Horse, and ode to our favorite resinous, dank, and stinky hops, Columbus, Simcoe, and Strata. 16-ounce can. Haven't had this before, so this is going to be a first time for me. I was able to do a little bit of bargaining for my 4-pack because I was able to get 4 different types. Not a lot of information on here, but hey, what else can we do? Appeal is decent for a local brewery. Their label is nice, very simple, very, just very simple. So we're going to have this right here. Let's get this out of the view right here. Yep, High Horse. You always have your government warnings. You have your location, Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Dank, juicy, hazy double IPA made with Columbus, Simcoe, and Strata hops. We already said 8%. Handcrafted and brewed in Phoenixville, PA. PA has a lot of brewers. So let us pop this open. Overall appeal for this beer review right here, I give this, a nice solid 7 out of 10. It doesn't appeal to kids, it just appeals to adults. It's very simple, it's very streamlined. Maybe a horse would appeal to a kid, but nice 7 out of 10. Before we continue, like always, the beer companies that I review do not hold any of my opinions I share in these videos. I am just simply reviewing the beer because I enjoy doing so. There's hop residue in there. That's really cool. So if you can see this, it is not at all. It's a nice hazy, like they said. There's a nice aroma of citrus. There's a nice aroma of pine. Trying to learn about the carbonation of bubbles. Conditioned very well, it looks like. The carbonation bubbles aren't really even. They're big, they're small, they're all in between. The carbonation is bubbling up nice, but if you go down here and you look, you can see these little dots right here. That's hop residue from the can and whatever else was made in. It shouldn't make a bad experience. But let us go in for that nice aroma. Aroma overall, I'm going to give that a nice 7 out of 10 as well, so we're at a 14 out of 20. Next thing that we're doing is taste. There's this nice, passionate bitterness about this. And bitterness is just one of those things that I just really, really enjoy. It has that citrusy, tangy taste, and just, it's worth it. Look at that. And if you wonder why the camera right there is not good, it's because I'm using my MacBook Pro, and that's what we have. It's, if you want to get me a new camera, you can message me on this channel. Send me some Patreon money. I don't have a Patreon yet, so if you really want to give me money, I'll set one up for you. But the bitterness is just very pleasant. Yeah, very pleasant bitterness. If you don't like bitter beer, I wouldn't say go towards this. I'd say go to try to do, just a regular IPA. But this, for being a double, It's 8%. Doesn't really taste like 8%. Doesn't really taste like it's that boozy. But hey, what do I know? A lot, actually, because I've in the last year I've sampled probably 90 plus different beers, and I would say that I'm gaining knowledge. I'm still kind of a noob, but it's okay. So go to the website stable12.com. Check out High Horse. You might want to get off your high horse in order to do it, but then just jump right back on it with this beautiful baby right here. Like I said already before, Stable 12 and the breweries that I review do not share my views that I may express in videos, and I have expressed views before in other videos. But today, it's not going to happen. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this. I'm going to sit here and say how wonderful you guys are. If you watch this, know that God loves you. Also, I've been consuming audiobooks like it's cool. Breweries around the U.S. Recently, though, I was learning about Arthur Guinness and the Guinness family and how the Guinness beer company made it around the world and is one of the largest ones in the world today. Guinness Beer Company is one of those ones that just, has that name.
My name is...
And it has a good name. It has a good reputation. But what a lot of people don't realize is that Guinness was a philanthropist. He took care of the people around him as best as he could. I'm not saying that he was perfect. I'm just saying that he's noted for personally funding Sunday schools around Ireland. His company's noted for building better houses for his employees. His company's noted for taking care of his employees, having a doctor come and evaluate the town. He's noted for that. And during the time back then, whenever there was plague, whenever there was sickness, whenever you had to drink beer in order to make sure that you had something to drink because the water was bad, he gave a way for people to push on, and he gave a way for a lot of people to move on with their lives. One of the stories in there was actually how the Guinness Company, he may not necessarily been directly related to it, but how the Guinness Company down the line started teaching medical classes to their employees to try to mitigate the problems within the brewery that they would arise. Well, one of the employees got hurt really bad, and those medical intervention classes allowed that employee to pretty much have his life saved. They were able to get the doctor that was on call for Guinness down there to able to stop the bleeding. They were able to stop the guy's shock, and they were able to actually mend the guy up, and he was able to tell the story to his grandkids. So that's just phenomenal. So my goal someday is to also affect people in a positive way. If it's through wealth, great, and that's what the goal is. But if it's through just helping people, let me know what you need. Let me know what we could try to find and help with you. As I sit here and stare at this beer, I'm also talking to you, so don't find offense to that. I just think it's marvelous how this beer could be so hazy, but yet so delicious. I don't know if I actually seen a bitterness rating on it. 80. Not bad. But this is very pleasant for me because I like this stuff. But I want people to help people. There's a negative stigma towards certain things in life, and if you can't do something, then don't do it. But you also shouldn't judge people that can. If people are being responsible, that's what it is, and vice versa. Those that can shouldn't judge those that can't. But this is like a nice, big glass of golden, juicy goodness. Stanky. Is that what the word they used on it? Dank, juicy, and hazy. Dank. I gotta look up the word dank. I can't remember. Dank means? But so, me consuming these books has inspired me that I really want to start a brewery. And I'm going to try to fund it myself, if I can. And it may work out, it may not. So, other than that, it wouldn't be called Refinement Brewery, wouldn't be called a Dude with a Brew. Yeah, I have a name. And if you watch any of my videos, you may have seen it there. Little puzzle, little slideshow. Go find it. Try to see if you can find out what name it is and comment below. Tom O'Donnell. This is 25, number 30. I'll get a pie in my face and put makeup on. We'll see if you're actually listening. If you're listening, Tom, comment below. I shouldn't put your name on there. Sorry, buddy. But just the view. View is just magnificent. Well, everyone here at Refinement Media, that means me alone. Sometimes my kids help me make pizza. Have a wonderful day. May God bless you and your families. May you know that God loves you, and may you know that Jesus Christ did die on the cross for you. Have a blessed day. As always, drink and do everything in moderation. Talk to you later.